So the long journey to the summit of European football starts with the opening fixture of the Champions League. It's got things underway. Subimendi. Guard. Looks like a good ball through. He's played him through. Chance to shoot. Out wide to the right. Time to deliver. Gets up to head it!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way. Trossard. Ødegaard. Just brushed off the ball there. And now the finish! Has a pop! And it's a goal! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
After 10 minutes is number 14.
Arsenal take the early advantage. Arsenal making the ideal start. It is something to build on.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want it much more at the moment. Ødegaard. Saka.
Timely intervention. Gets it upfield.
Ødegaard.
With the ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now the pass. Going through. It is quite a run he's making here. The shot's on! Forward it goes. Played out to the right. Passes it through. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Play for a throw.
Ødegaard. Trossard. Ødegaard.
So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. He's got it, and he's got time! Tries to get it forward quickly. Spreads it wide. He's in space and looking for options. And a header! He can pounce on that! Aimed long and direct. Plays it out to the wing. Trossard. It's broken loose. Subimendi. Right! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Looks to slip it through, and he's onside. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Tries a through ball. Shot at goal! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Up he gets! Oh, the ball's come loose! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Arsenal leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. Arsenal carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Into the channel. Calafiori gets into the right position to intercept. Odegaard. Calafiori. Rice. Looks like a good ball through. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Odegaard. Subimendi sends it forward with interest. Rice. Arsenal are still that goal to the good. Steered out wide. Crunching tackle. Tries to get it forward quickly. Pushes it out wide. Who's he going to play in? Oh, sweet feet. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Aimed long and direct.
Feyenoord are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
It's a brilliant interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Saliba. Timber. Ødegaard plays it forward. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Is there any support? He might not need it. And he's cut it out. Tries to stroke it through. Shoots! Timber goes looking. Rice. Timber. Saka looks to slip it through. He's got away. Is it in? Away from immediate danger. Calafiori gets it back. Floats one over. He's tried one! And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, he can't hide away from how important that was. Feyenoord are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real...
Massive leap! They've scored!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Wow, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Aimed long and direct. Ødegaard. Saka looks... Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Listen, it's a massive contribution to help his team in front again, and his determination and stamina has enabled another late addition to typify his commitment from start to finish. Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Some activity down on the touchline. Seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He's become a little jaded and...
The final whistle. Arsenal have got off to an ideal start. 3 points on day one, and it bodes well for the campaign ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, they've laid down a marker with such a good opening win, and they're saying to the rest of the group, we're intent on staying at the top. On this evidence, I think there's every chance too.
Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. The teams then, Shakhtar Donetsk against Arsenal. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who's he going to play in? Place it into the channel. Odegaard goes looking. Odegaard positions himself well and cuts it out. Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rice. Traore. Passes it through. He's left his man. That intervention was very necessary. Aimed low and direct. Surely he scores! Crowd calling for him to shoot. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Over to the left. Trossard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Going through. He's got away. Subimendi battles to win it back.
It can only get better, this. We haven't seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them, because it needs livening up.
Very well to intervene.
Rice.
Now it's Odegaard. Now it's Trossard. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Piatov gets it upfield. Traore sticks in a foot to win it back. Saka looks to slip it through. Trossard! Trossard! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was impressive, and expectations were not met.
Forward it goes. Referee's given a throw. And the weighted pass. Tries a through ball. Odegaard. Rice. Odegaard. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Rice. Subimendi. Plays it out to the wing. Trossard clips one through. Timely intervention. seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Back into the middle. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Shakhtar Donetsk seem to have chosen a
Hits one! Goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
After 42 minutes, please. Number 14.
Arsenal take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
No way through there. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And we've reached half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Arsenal come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Traore. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's trying the shot. It is a fantastic goal. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Unbelievable.
The second half off to a spectacular start. Dispatched expertly, nicely done.
Number 4 for Shakhtar Donetsk. After 40 minutes, please. Number 32.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Saka, now the pass. There's no flag. Turns and... Is it in? What a wonderful goal!
And now it's all about how they handle this from here. Edging ahead again in this second half is best followed up with a bold mindset, a bold approach. The skipper set the example. It's up to his teammates now to follow. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think, it was a fine drive. And I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. He's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal take the lead. Looks like a good ball through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Odegaard. He's effectively being marked out of the game here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another. This defence is wary about opposition pace.
So they're just not getting too tight.
Yeah, they know that if they step up, their keeper could get a whole lot busier. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
It's got through. Brings it forward. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. It's come loose. Tries a through ball. And he's cut it out.
Rice.
Now the pass. Looks to play him in. That's a minor communications breakdown. Calafiori. Subimendi. Gabriel. Saka. Looks to slip it through. Well positioned to make
There's
that
a real
interception.
appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
It's a promising run he's making on the right. He's left his man. Plays it in. Or fists it away. Played it again.
Shakhtar Donetsk are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Saka is making a foray down the right. Passes it through.
Arsenal are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Oh, good interception. Subimendi. Arsenal just have to run down the clock. Calafiori.
Rice.
Pushes it out wide.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Deftly done. White. Cut out in the nick of time. And that's it. Arsenal winners by the odd goal. It really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a not-so-big team, and a lesson dealt.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Arsenal against Villarreal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I see Danny Parejo as an underrated, even unappreciated player in the shadow of some of his more illustrious compatriots. But I think he's a player with lots and lots to offer, an excellent passer and provider. He'll be the one offering, I think, the creative spark again once this unfolds.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Calafiori. Eze. Martinelli. Steered out wide. Delivers across. Knocks it away. So what now? Eze has got himself a free kick.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Hoists it high. And that has been clubbed away. Parejo. Chance to break. Perez plays it into the channel. Going through. Alberto gets it. Shot at goal! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Looks like a good ball through. Timely intervention. Towering header. And a second time. Goal! Arsenal! Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Now the pass. Looks to slip it. Can he finish? Surely this time he scores! Villarreal are back in business. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Alberto. Now it's Perez. Now it's Perez. Perez! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Now it's Partey.
Partey really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
White. Parejo with the ball through. Could cross it here. Great ball, now the shots! Now it's Perez. Gabriel. White. Rice. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Alberto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Buchanan. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Receives it from behind. That intervention was very necessary. Rice. Saka. Deftly done. Rice looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Calafiori. Rice goes long. Defence has got rid of that. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Gay. And the first half is done. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. And we are up to the break.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Arsenal head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Played out to the wing. Room for a shot. Out wide to the right. Parejo. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Subimendi. Rice. Saka. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Partey. Away from immediate danger. White. Oh, and look who's there doing the defending. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frighten the people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
White. Jose. Right through the middle. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
It's a goal kick. Rice picks it up from the goal kick.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries a through ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Eze. Eze. Plays it out to the flank. Rice is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Arsenal haven't made a substitution yet. Calafiori goes looking. Partey. He'll have a dip! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Subimendi. Eze. Rice. Eze. Pushes it out wide.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Gabriel. Eze. Goes up and over.
Arsenal showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Martinelli. Well read, he sorted that out.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Tries to dink it in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Eze. Saka. Subimendi. Alberto. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Gay. Looks like a good ball through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Hello to all of you from this Brazilian city of Belo Horizonte. This is the Mineirão, the home of two proud footballing institutions, Cruzeiro and Atlético Mineiro. The teams then, Villarreal against Arsenal. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Danny Parejo will be pulling the strings in that central midfield position, Peter. His link-up play is something he excels at, especially those short and medium-range passes, and he can really set the tempo of the day. Good.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Subimendi. White. Looking up to see who wants it. Perez. Played out to the right. Now the counter. Going through. Goes back to the keeper. Saliba. Subimendi. Eze. Eze. Rice. Just brushed off the... He's gone for it! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Arsenal are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Villarreal trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Buchanan tried to play it through.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Perez. Parejo. Goes up and over. He's got away. In comes diving header. Sticks it away. Villarreal are back in business. Oh, super header, wonderfully acrobatic.
He had a choice of trying to volley that or get his head to it, and I'm pleased to say he took the right option. That's a great goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
White. Saka. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Real chance! Shoots! Parejo. Gets gets it back.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Buchanan clips one through. Lovely little display of skill. Can he put it away? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now it's Perez. Shot at goal! What a rocket! That is special! About as smooth as it gets!
Unbelievable.
And the comeback is complete! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Villarreal go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? White, could try, heads it! Parejo. Martinelli. Rice. Needed to come up with a better ball.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Out to the flank. He's in space and looking for options. He's left his man. Perez. Perez shoots! He's missed, but not by that far. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Saka tries making a foray down the right. Saka has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And through to the goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
So off we go once more.
Arsenal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Calafiori. Looks to slip it through. Buchanan. Looking to get on the end of this. Oh, sweet feet from him there. Massive leap! Perfection from Perez! And this is getting better and better. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Villarreal take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Eze, Martinelli. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Saka. Saka. Plays it out to the flank. Rice. Oh, and he's got good distance. Who's chasing? Issy, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Saka. White. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Saka gets into a good position. That intervention was very necessary. Tries to get it forward quickly. Alberto. Looks to thread it through. Perez looking to get on the end of this. Saka. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. Tries a through ball. Buchanan beats the offside trap. Perez. So who's he picking out? It's on a plate. Martinelli. And now the breakaway. Over to the left. Gets into some space. Timely intervention. Eze. Now the pass. Saka is desperately calling for it out wide. Well read, he sorted that out. Aimed long and direct. Beto. Tries to stroke it through. He's got options out wide. Eze. And it's Parejo. Partey. White. Saka. White. Now it's Saka. Hit into the middle. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Rice. Beto. Steaming forward. Breaks on here. Parejo. Spreads it towards the left. Perez. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Eze. And that is that. Arsenal are stunned. They controlled it, they led, but somehow they lost. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Arsenal must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
3 points, that's what they need for the prize of a ticket to the knockout stages. The reward's so high, the consequence of failure so costly. This is one game they cannot afford to get wrong. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and
Shapes to shoot! Marvellous goal! And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have...
That's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Martinelli, Rice, Subimendi, Rice,
looking to shoot! There it is! Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're right back again.
After 7 minutes is...
Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the left it goes. Going through. Oh, sweet feet. Aimed long and direct. Arsenal have to win if they're to make it. Passes it through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Massive leap! Goal! Feyenoord! And they've got their lead back. Deflection may or may not have made a difference. Little matter, it is his. His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Feyenoord get themselves into the lead. Odegaard. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Can he score? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Martinelli did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Timber. Plays it out to the flank. He's got away. Drive, shapes to shoot.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Can he finish? Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Feyenoord can try it again now. Saka, absolutely focused then on the defence. Shot at goal! So what now? That intervention was very necessary. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Rice. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Now the pass. Looks to thread it through. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Odegaard. Saka. White. Good challenge. He's had a go! There's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery! White was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
Timber looks to slip it through. Saliba tries to get it forward quickly. Looks like a good... Shoots! Goal! Feyenoord! And they're back in front! Jim, your thoughts?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Feyenoord go into the lead. Defence has got rid of that. Now it's Saka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Aimed long and direct. And the first half is done. 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Tries a through ball. He's found his man. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now the pass. Gets into some space. Has gone out. Subimendi goes looking. Saka looks to slip it through. He's played him through. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly.
In with a header!
He will be livid with himself.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rice gathers from the goal kick, into the channel. He's left his man. Clears it up. Saka hits it! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Rice has been full of enthusiasm and desire, and his work rate has been very strong, and he's clever in being able to read the game almost a step ahead of everyone else. That's great play.
He's through. Time to deliver. Looks like a good ball through. Chooses to go back. Played out to the right. And that has been clubbed away. Ødegaard comes sliding in. It's come loose. Feyenoord keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Well positioned to make that interception. Subimendi. Passes it through. Real chance! Rice. Rice. Out wide to the right. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
White looking as though he's being given special treatment here, treatment he could well do without.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Rice.
Arsenal are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
That'll be a throw.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Ødegaard.
Arsenal are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Looks like a good, great leap! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Timber. So this is it. We're on the verge of witnessing a major shock.
Feyenoord certainly don't need to overcommit now. They're
The final whistle. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. Your reflections then, Jim?
well, overconfidence and or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room, but they failed to heed the warning.
A single point, that's all that's needed for progress here. Easy to say, but at this level, anything but to achieve. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, he's always going to be a massive threat, Peter, and that's primarily because his movement off the ball is so effective. Even if he doesn't end up touching the ball, he usually plays a part in his team's attacking plays because he's dragged people out of position, and that can be an obvious help to those around him. He's full of enthusiasm.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Going through, he's gone for it! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Saka can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. Sometimes that's exactly the requirement to give you the early edge. Now for more.
Must score! Martinelli tries a through ball. Out to the left it goes. So what now? Gabriel tries to get it forward quickly. Gabriel Jesus plays it out to the flank. He's got away. Room for a shot. And he's there to cut it out. Decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Can he score? He's missed another one.
Shakhtar Donetsk really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Tries a header! He will be livid with himself. Rice. Eze. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, good interception. Arsenal only needing a draw to go through as things stand. Gabriel Jesus. Isi tries to stroke it through. Keeper's got good distance on that. Subimendi. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Traore. Hoists it high. Well read, he sorted that out. Subimendi. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Oh, he's found him in space! Subimendi. Rice. Gabriel. Rice. White. Subimendi. Rice. White. Charges in. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Played back in. Just brushed off the ball there. Forward it goes. Traore lobs it in gently. Aimed long and direct. Eze. Gabriel Jesus goes looking. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Just 45 minutes from now, we will know who goes through from this group. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. The second half off to a spectacular start. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was, absolutely top-notch.
Shakhtar Donetsk break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Play for a throw. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Subimendi. Now the pass. Shoots! He scores! And with that goal comes comfort.
Are looking strong on the break. Winning the ball in midfield is one thing, but it's their clever use of counter-attacking. That's the real highlight.
Shakhtar Donetsk get themselves a two-goal cushion.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team...
Traoré! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Saka plays it in. Traoré. Oh, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Saliba plays it forward. Subimendi is effectively being marked out of the game here.
Well, they know he's the root of potential problems, Peter, and they seem intent on uprooting that problem like that.
Out towards the flank. Trout calling for him to shoot. Saliba tries to get it forward quickly. And he's surging through. Shakhtar Donetsk have a free kick. He's having a go. It is a fantastic goal. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order.
Unbelievable.
Surely now beyond all doubt. And he's produced a beauty. Shakhtar Donetsk take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Eze, well won, that's good play. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely bit of skill. Gabriel Jesus pings it out wide. Boots it to safety. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Arsenal have the look of condemned men. Elimination almost a certainty now. final 5 minutes. Traore. It is.
He'll have a dip!
Lacking in accuracy. It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Substitution then.
A chance! Is it in? Oh, that is an awful miss. Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
White. Rice. White. Passes it through. Nicely controlled. Timely intervention.